Now here we go with take one of my oldest banjo I've ever seen. I know nothing about this thing. It's just, I don't know. It's a big mystery to me. I have no clue. Had a lot of different kinds of instruments in my time, but none quite like this. This thing I got from a guy. He said when I got it that he thought somebody had made it. Well, I gotta agree with him. But when they made it is a different story. The lighting's terrible. I gotta apologize, but here's the tailpiece that's hand carved out of some kind of a hardwood. I don't know if you can see it, but maybe walnut or something. It's a real dark hardwood. The strings actually feed through the top. I left one on here. And come out through the bottom. Then they would go over the bridge, of course, which I don't have. I didn't get the bridge with this thing. Then the head, as you can see, no good. It's totally destroyed. But it's an actual skin. I guess probably calf skin or something head. I mean, it was the real McCoy, but it's torn and no good. Big thick, I don't know if you can see it here. Try to get a picture. I don't know, but a big thick metal rim on the edge of the head there. I mean, it's a good, I don't know, it's over 1/8 of an inch thick, maybe. I don't know, it's not quite a 1/4 inch thick, but about 1/8 inch. See that? Steel. Then come around. Man, this is just awful video. I apologize, but I'm terrible at this. Just doing it in case anybody's interested. I know I am. I just can't figure it out. Anyhow, fretless neck. All looks like, I don't know, maybe walnut or something. I mean, it's a real dark hardwood. Totally fretless. Looks to be totally hand carved. It is a 5-string neck. But here's another mystery. Well, let's try to get a shot of this headstock. I mean, it's obviously roughly cut, but you see there how ornate they tried to be. There it is, all hand carved. Now, I might add, I've never tried to clean this thing up. I don't want to because I know that takes away from the value, if any. But I mean, this is just the strangest banjo I've ever come across. Now, if you come to the side here, here's another weird thing about it I don't get. There's never been a nut on this. No place for a nut whatsoever. But the hard angle, gotta quit moving this around so much. Anyways, the hard angle of this headstock, you can see the strings would come up and they'd rest right on the corner there of that angle. Because you really can't see in this video, but there are some real light grooves right here where the strings originally rested, and they kind of wore right into that corner there. Most of the pegs are gone and been broken off. There's partial one right there. Then the tops are here. I left them on because the strings. This one here was just your old standard steel string, I guess. But this one, it's got. This one here, I can't explain what this was made out of. It was kind of a woven type thing. It's like, I don't know, it's like some kind of a thin wire all woven together with some cotton or something in it. I don't know. There's where the 5th string peg went. Here's a couple examples. Now there's one of the pegs It was still intact, still together, right here. And there's a broken one. They don't really match, but they kind of do. I mean, you can see that somebody carved those. They didn't get it exact, but close enough to know that it's the same thing. These brackets, there's 8 of them. Here's an example of one right here. Now these are a weird setup too, being is I believe they're all handmade also. And these square nuts that are in here, there are no two exactly quite the same size. I mean, they're close, but not a precision made thing at all. The shell here looks to be made out of brass, of all things, or something. Piece of brass. It's not perfectly round by any means. There's a seam rolled over, if you can see it right there, and then some kind of a weird, almost like a rivet type thing at the very top of it in there. And neck on the back side, you can see how that was carved. There. Here's the back side of the headstock. Here's the back. There's the heel where it comes up. Then when it comes inside, you can see where it was held into place originally. I didn't try taking this out or anything, but there was a hole drilled, and I'm sure a peg, like a dowel, went through there to hold that inside. Then it comes through here and out the other side. Then the only other thing, whoops, held it in place was, of course, once again, there's the tailpiece, and underneath, that was a nice piece of wood. See how it was carved. Then a piece of wire run through there, twisted it around, and then all it did was fasten right here, kind of slipped around the end of the neck that comes through the other side of the pan there. But anyway, nonetheless, that's what I got. Like I said, I know nothing about it. I mean, it's old. I'm wondering if it's maybe one of them old 1840s or pre-Civil War, or even a Civil War banjo or something. The brass shell there, that's what kind of throws me too, but I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah. If anybody knows anything about this or has any kind of interest in it whatsoever, please feel free to let me know. I mean, I'm really welcome any kind of answers I can get. I really definitely appreciate it. Thank you for watching. And once again, I apologize for the bad quality of my videos.